Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Theme Park Evaluator, Joseph Pajak, and that is King Coaster, apparently destroying the world, as he does. Anyways, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be going to Shyyah's Hagrid's Forbidden Forest, and ultimately it is basically a recreation of the Hogsmeade area of Universal's Islands of Adventure. So what better thing to do than just dive right on in. Let's get moving. Alright, so I just wanted to let you folks know this is going to be a longer version of what we already uploaded, where we uploaded her Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. We did both day and night, but we're going to still do that during this one, but we're going to give it a little bit more of an in-depth view, and wow, look at Hogsmeade Station's entrance. You know, let's go in. Alright, so the real Universal's Islands of Adventure, you're going to kind of zigzag through the area. You're going to go up just a little bit of a hill. There's not much of a hill, but this ultimately has the same feel. It has the same essence as what you happen to be going through of Islands of Adventure, so I like that it is still kind of winding through. I don't normally go through the non-express pass line, or queue, I should say. But let's just take a quick little look right here. So we got 4 attractions in the area, and it looks like both of our trains are closed for some reason, and I can't seem to open them. Okay, I don't understand why. Let's just go inside. The outside of Hogsmeade Station looks great. The interior also looks pretty good. Basically, at the real place, there's not going to be a roof or where the train goes. And seriously, let's just take a look here. Yeah, we can't open it up. I don't know why, but for some reason we just can't seem to open this up. But that's okay. Whatever. I guess for now, let's just go on this train. The track that is, and just kind of take in the sights. Now, normally, when you take the Hogwarts Express, you're going to be going on, basically, it's more or less just a transport from one theme park to the other. And they have little kind of vignettes, I believe they call them, of different areas of the English countryside, and even some of the main cities. I don't know if it's London or England, or I can't geography, and I know nothing about that area, but basically it's going to be a whole bunch of little vignettes, and I'm just double checking because it kind of looks like the train track has been kind of like doubling back on each other, so I just wanted to see if it really was doing that right there. I'm sorry about the cough, folks. I don't know what is up with that. Ooh, I like Hogwarts right there in the background. That's very nice, very pretty. And so far, this has been a very nice, scenic train ride. Ultimately, during the actual thing, you're going to have different types of characters show up, whether it's Hagrid or Mad-Eye Moody, the Weasley twins, Dementors, Harry, Ron, Hermione. But so far, this seems like a very nice, pleasant way to kind of integrate the Hogwarts Express into this, and it looks like we're coming up to a station. This station does not exist at Universal's Islands of Adventure, and I'm going to guess that they're kind of trying to make this like the King's Cross station area, but they just made it look like another Hogsmeade station. So, I guess they're just wanting you to go back and forth between the two parts of the area, and that's perfectly fine, because ultimately it can be kind of a long walk from one side to the other, especially with how it looks like this map is set up. Looks like it takes a little bit to go from one part to the other. And gosh, that is a gorgeous castle back there. I mean, that ultimately really feels like what you would see at the parks. And we got Hogsmeade just on the left. And so far, every single thing there is looking absolutely spectacular from behind. Ultimately, I think that so far, this is a really nice recreation of the Hogsmeade area of Universal's Islands of Adventure. We don't have... I mean, actually, the train does go through tunnels while you're on the Hogwarts Express. Just that you can't really truly see them. It's more represented by a dark outside, and then you have to have like a scene happening over at the actual door entrance. And it looks like we've come back to actual Hogsmeade Station, and everything seems really nice. I really like this park. Let's head out the exit and go on through the Hogsmeade Station entrance, and let's head on into actual Hogsmeade. I think that's what we need to do here, and it's going to be really cool to look at. And that entrance looks, as I remember it from the actual theme parks. We got the lockers just over on our right. We have Honeydukes on the left. Let's just take a little bit more of an aerial view. Okay, enough aerial view. I don't need that. The butterbeer wagon is there. Oh my, yeah, that's definitely how it looks. I mean, that looks great. Let's dive on in. There's a little bit of a windy path as you happen to go up towards the actual Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. Yeah, that's the motorcycle noise that I like to hear as we go on past. And look at all those windows on the buildings of Hogsmeade. Look at all the kind of asymmetrical type of blocking. This kind of little walkway area that was kind of like blocked off. It doesn't really happen in the main queue, but it's kind of more of a thing for like the single rider queue, where you have to kind of go down a ramp and then up some stairs and then across the bridge. So they kind of separate that. Ooh, Hagrid's hut. Nice. This is looking very good. I like it. We got all the little pumpkins and the sprawling trees. Wait, no, this is Hagrid's hut. What was that back there? But either way, it's still looking really good. You got the two connected rooms. You got all those pumpkins and different types of like vines or weeds, or I don't know what they are, but they're looking really nice. This whole thing, yes, looking really nice. There's some like gourds and things hanging from the trees in the actual thing or queue. But wow, yes, this is how the entrance to I don't know what exactly you would call the area, but let's just see about that. Yes, they did put in the door for the single riders. That little mural thing, or statue, I don't know exactly what you call it, is a little bit more to the left, but it is done in a very nice style. Then over here, just to our right, would be the room for the pre-show. Looks like we're not doing that with this, and that's perfectly fine. We don't really need it because you can't do a pre-show with Planet Coaster. It would be kind of cool if you could. And this almost looks like the room where Hagrid would be kind of teaching you about the different types of animals that you may or may not be seeing during your lesson for the day. Yes, we have the little desk with, oh, yep, we got flying books, we got a lantern, there's all sorts of other things. And this room right here is basically the main room right before you get to actually loading on the train. And oh yeah, they got something going on in the ceiling, just like at the actual attraction where I believe Arthur Weasley and Hagrid are duplicating the motorbikes, so that way we can enjoy a ride as Muggles. And that's really cool. Sorry, gonna bump the cough, folks. But I'm gonna shut up while we enjoy Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. So we'll see you in just about like 6 minutes. It's gonna be both night and day. Here we go. Hello there again. Okay, so that was Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure, and I have to say, wow, they did a great job. I really liked the unicorns that you saw at the end. I really liked the centaur as you're going into the Forbidden Forest. I enjoyed seeing Fluffy off to the left. They did a great job recreating the actual roller coaster and the ride, and this exit is practically perfect. And yes, this is how I remember Hogsmeade. Lots of people. We're just passing Ollivanders on the right, and there's some lockers again on the left. That right there is how I remember the entrance to Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure, just filled with people. But this area is fairly empty, which is kind of weird because the Three Broomsticks usually is having people just straight out the door waiting in order to get a nice great meal. The great feast. The Hogwarts, not the Hogwarts, but the Butterbeer cart is just like empty, but that's okay because there's no actual shop there, at least in this game. That archway looks so very close to the one that's very close to the Triwizard Pep Rally and the Frog Choir, and just, oh wow, just soak that in. I don't know how long it took to do that, but inside of Hogwarts Castle, in the actual park, is Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. As you can see, it looks like there's a cavern underneath this one, but that's perfectly fine, because ultimately, that castle is spectacular. Absolutely delightful. I think we need to see that a little bit more a little bit later. We got a beautiful fountain over here. That does not exist in the actual Hogsmeade area. It actually kind of reminds me of the Mystic Fountain, just a little bit away in, what do you call that, the Lost Continent, which that really is the only attraction that's still left over there. Looked like we just had the entrance to another Hogsmeade station, or I'm going to call it King's Cross Station, and here's the entrance to what they're calling Hagrid's Forbidden Forest. That looks absolutely stunning. Apparently that's the actual entrance. And there's the other sign for it. I almost always think of the other side as the entrance, because that's the way I normally entered the area. Nice. They got the roof on the rocks. I like that a lot. The queue is looking very close to what I remember, zigzagging in and around the pylons for the roller coaster. And once again, we're going to do both a night and a day. I'm going to kind of be quiet once we get up to the coaster, but we've got Hagrid's hut on the right. We got all sorts of books, and not books, but like briefcases. Ultimately, this seems like a very nice recreation of the queue for the Flight of the Hippogriff. Here we go. So now that we've done the Flight of the Hippogriff at night, and during the day. Let's just continue on through at night because we've already taken a look at the area during the day. Let's go through the Flight of the Hippogriff queue one more time because we want to kind of see how it looks like during the night. And I like the way that scarecrow looks at night. That is very cool. Ultimately, all the lights are very nice at giving you kind of a warm feeling as you're being able to go and fly with Buckbeak. So this truly does to me have the feel of Flight with Hippogriff over at Islands of Adventure. We don't need to ride again because we already rode it twice. Let's head on back over here. Yeah, let's go in. So this one looks like we're also nice and twisty, so that's good. Because again, if this is just another recreation of the Hogsmeade station, you need a kind of twisty path because it isn't just a straight linear path like you would. I guess it still is linear because it's just keep walking directly straight on the path, but the path turns. And let's just take a look inside here again. And boy, this seems so vacant. I mean, it definitely is. There's nobody here. It just seems kind of wrong that there's nobody. Can we open this one? Because I know that earlier we couldn't open them, but for some reason it just was really weird. And yeah, we can open it now. So if we can open it now, why couldn't we open it earlier? Whatever. I don't know. But gosh, this seems like a long exit for the Hogwarts Express. Was this like twice as long as the other one? But it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Because, again, we have the feel of the area. We have it truly feeling like I am in the Hogsmeade area. Let's just quickly take a look at the entrance. See how it looks like at night. Yeah, this is looking pretty nice. I think that the signs kind of need a little bit more light directly on them because I can read it saying Forbidden Forest. And yeah, okay, good. Basically, we were losing a fair amount of people, so I just wanted to reopen Flight of Hippogriff because we did it in test mode. Let's go around the fountain, and that castle is absolutely stunning. But what I want to do right now is let's get back over to Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. Yeah, just a quick little look again. Yeah, look at that silhouette. So nice. But let's get back to Hagrid's Magical Creature Motorbike Adventure because I want to see what the queue is like at night. I know that during the day it looks stunning. Everything here looks stunning. This right here, right now, is looking absolutely gorgeous, and it just has. It's not necessarily a warmth to it, but it has kind of a happy feeling, but yet kind of a little bit of a dread going on here. I don't know exactly how to describe it, but I like that there's a little bit of... Oh boy, there's nobody over here. Why? Oh, the ride's broken. Good. Fantastic. But anyways... Yeah, let's just... Yeah, it's broke. That's fine. One of our wonderful mechanics will get up there fairly soon, and it will fix, and people will start coming back again. Let's just continue on through the queue, and we'll see just how this is looking, because at night it almost feels more like a park as you're going through it. It feels like you're in a different place. It doesn't feel like you're like really like in an amusement park. It kind of feels a little more quaint than that. And right here it still has that feeling, even virtually. So I'm really liking that, and I like being able to see out over into Hogsmeade. That was a real nice touch, even though I only looked there for like 2 seconds. The small little hut is doing alright. But Hagrid's hut right here, that's looking really good. I don't know what else to say, because all it is just, this is great, this is awesome, this is spectacular. I can't figure out the words to say, but just how great this is all looking in. Now, here's just a small nitpick here. As you come to that, I'm going to call it archway entrance into the castle. I know it's not a castle, but there's all sorts of like different colors going on, and I'm color deficient, but it looks like to me during the actual real park that you have like reds and blues and greens all kind of almost swirling at the entrance, kind of like you're going into another realm. So that seems like a little bit of a missed opportunity with the lighting, but even at night, the inside here is looking better just because for some reason Planet Coaster has kind of an issue where you put walls and ceilings and the sun still goes through it. It still is dampened, but it's not dampened that much, so right now going through at what is midnight is pretty darn good. And I mean, by pretty darn good, I mean it's looking absolutely it's looking 100 times better. Yeah, let's go out the exit here. Well, not exit, but the brake run. And we're just going to kind of take a look at the roller coaster, see what it is like at night. I really want to just kind of do a little overview here, because you don't often get to see a roller coaster from above. You almost always see it from below, with all the dips and turns, and even when you're on a roller coaster and you're going up a hill, it's hard to tell what is coming up next. This right here is showing us a great little segment of going up the hill after the launch. Let's just head over here next to this wonderful little airtime hill as we're going over into, I guess you'll call it the Magical Creatures classroom. I'm not entirely sure, but here's where the blast-ended Scroot is. I just want to kind of show you that. It's basically just a giant scorpion with a smoke screen coming out of its rear, but that's basically what I hear that they are in the books. We got Hagrid right here looking as handsome as ever. That is a, not really a mod, but it's a theme maker kit add-on that the creator used. Not entirely sure if they made it themselves, but whoever did make that, they did a great job of making Hagrid. Same thing right here with Fluffy, the three-headed dog. It is not something that you can actually get in the game. It's something that somebody made with the theme park, the theme maker kit. And I just want to see if we got good here. Here it comes. Because I want to see if during the ride, like if the lights flicker on and off, because at this park right here, not to really spoil the ride for anybody, but I guess if you're watching this, you probably already know that the ride has a point where, this point that is, where you're going through, the vehicles fail, and they go backwards through it. So all the lights go off. So I thought that it might do that over there. It sadly did not. I'm sorry, we went through the wall. But ultimately, it's really cool. And those were a couple of unicorns that were made, again, with the theme park, theme maker kit. Again, I'm not entirely sure if Shyyah had made it herself, but ultimately, I'm very happy with the way that this whole area has turned out, with how stunning and detailed that this is, because I really do feel like it. So the ride reopened, and whenever a ride opens, if you've had a lot of people in the queue, it just kind of throws everybody out the exit. If it reopens and there's still a whole bunch of people left in the queue walking out. So that was the nighttime area for Hagrid's Magical Creatures. I just want to kind of just look at the coaster. And also I want to see where people have gotten to after it reopened. So far, we got a couple people on the little bridge over there. So So, just over here, yep, right there, the people going across. Have anybody come up here over by Hagrid's hut? Yes. So it looks like the farthest that people have gotten is over by actual Hagrid's hut. So that's a nice little thing for them that they're actually able to go back on the ride. We haven't showed off the locker rooms yet. Let's show off the locker rooms. So let's go on in, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not entirely sure how many. Ow, sorry, we went through the wall again. Not entirely sure exactly how many lockers there are in there, but there's a lot, and they did a great job of making it look like the locker room. And this also looks really good, except for the people walking through the lockers. But I think ultimately what happened is that in order to make this look like Hogsmeade, they basically put path underneath stone. And in order to make it look like people are walking through the lockers, they just kind of... That entrance is looking really nice. They basically just kind of kept the path underneath all the building. And we're just going to go up here through the express pass this time. Because I want to see just how many people are actually waiting and queuing for the Hogwarts Express. Holy cow, that is doing great. Yeah. It's not nearly as full as what you would find at Universal's Highlights of Adventure, but that is pretty accurate. That every like 3-4 minutes, wham, another approximately 100 people are sent off to the next area. So ultimately, I think that they've done a really good job with this whole recreation. I think that it's looking absolutely stunning. And there's one more thing that I have to do. We have to look at that castle just a little bit longer. And let's just head on through this archway and over here to the castle. Just look at that. That is beautiful. That is exactly how I would envision it, and that is how you would see it in the park. I mean, albeit from the path, but let's just take a nice little flyover and just see how it looks like even from the back over here, which is looking great. And I guess the only thing left to do is kind of have the music crescendo, and well, I guess we can't really do it that way because of copyright, so I guess dun 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 dun. Thank you everybody for watching, and we hope you have a great day and take care.